Hello, welcome back to my Starting from Rock Bottom series in Kenshi. I'm Mateo. Let's recap last episode and start talking about our goals for this episode while we get underway. In the last episode, we leveled our skills a bit, but we started off recruiting Ruka and Rain the Giant. We went and made some cats, and we finished building our lovely house here. Our big goals this episode are going to be to one, continue to make cats, continue to grow the squad. I want to add potentially one more person this episode, so we're going to look into that while we're out adventuring. I may go on a scouting mission to see if we can get Beep into the party because I'm curious about the man, the myth, the legend that they talk about. And I want to get started on researching in this episode, which should be fairly easy. First things first, let the builder build. So, small research bench, we will put right here. And then we're going to let her get started on that. And while we're doing that, let's make 2 squads. We are going to have... I'm going to name this, I thought it was funny when I said it, but identical squins. So we're going to have 2 squads, Girls Night Out and Identical Squins. Pia's going to stay at the base for right now. I want to take everybody else out though. Pia can sit here and work on this stuff while we go out and see if we can make more money. Do some more adventuring, exploring. Where are we at on the map? Right here. So let's head to... You know, one thing I should do, I'm going to put everybody right here. I'm also going to put them in that, but let's see. We're going to give this backpack to... Who has an X strength? 5? Wolf. Alright, so we will give this to Ruka. Trade. Welcome, and we're going to have Rain run back real quick and trade with Pia. So that we can leave with all backpacks. And then, honestly, what's the medic skill looking like here? We got 3 field medic. All good. We got some goats here. I've heard fighting goats is pretty good, but probably not that many goats. If I was to guess, those goats may actually kick my ass. They wouldn't kill me though, so that's one thing about it. But I'm not going to fight them and then get chased down by a bunch of goats into Squin. Because I would be the only one getting attacked. But then at the same time, is that really that bad? Because they're not going to kill me and they're not going to eat me. So what's the downside? They probably wouldn't make me bleed. Interesting things. So let's just go ahead and make a run to the hub. Whoa. Slow down, slow down. But we're going to go to the hub and try to stack up on building materials. We're going to stack up on research books and then any extra food we can find. And then while that's going on, let's check in with Pia and see what else we can build. Let's go into 1x while that's going on so we do not... How do you say goof? So with Pia, we can go to probably this store. See if we can find any goods. They may have building materials here, and they may have research books, and if they have either... Well, we don't need building materials right this second. We need the research books. So... Research books. We'll just buy them all. It's only 4, but it's more than we had. We'll get an extra small med kit on her. Water. Someone was talking about food barrels. I believe it was Alan. Food barrels sounded pretty good though. Because obviously you can stack your food in the food barrels, right? It's not so obvious, at least to me, but it is a great tip. You can also carry food barrels with you. Water. We have so much food right now, we're not going to worry about that. Bugmaster. I was talking to somebody on Reddit about Bugmaster. Keep checking in with them, make sure they're not scrapping with anybody. And then we'll go back to our lovely home. Chugging along, no immediate threats. At least I can keep one person back, so in the absolute worst case scenario, we lose all 4 of these people. Nah, I don't even want to put that out into the air, but come on, anybody can die at any time. We're not gonna act like that's not the case. Whoops. Alright, so first things first, tech level 2. I need 6 books. But in the meantime, public sales is interesting, but I've heard that running a shop is not that beneficial. Item storage, definitely beneficial. Gear storage, definitely beneficial. Don't need makeshift walls right now. Cooking. Probably important, but not right this second. Iron plates, which would probably lead to basic weaponsmithing. Training, simple dummies wouldn't be bad. Locksmith training, I'm not that worried about it. But like, let's look at this party. Whoops. 11, 11. 21, 21. Like, everybody's well above what this will be, so I don't want to be that worried about this right now. So I don't want to spend money on it or research on it. We'll just do storage. I am goofing right now, I realize it. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, that's one thing that I don't have a lot of experience with is managing multiple squads, so y'all are gonna watch some struggle with that. I feel like she's a good choice for engineer though. Or no, this would be science. Nobody's really a good choice, so might as well be her. Although she is one of my runners, so do I really want to keep her at the base? We'll see. Let's speed them up a little bit now, though, that we've got a little bit done. Maybe we can run into some bandits as well. The encumbrance is crazy. It really is. Maybe we can run into a small group of bandits, or perhaps a small group of bone pups. Maybe a small group of anything would be good. I could stealth up and try to knock one out. Also, do want to level Stinks's... Okay, we got something here. I think these will be good people, though. These are slave traders. So these are not great people. Start sneaking. And try to get out of vision. And I know a lot of people like this guy's sneak has to be terrible, or this gal's sneak. Can I even see that? Stealth, sorry, I'm blind. 68. This is -1. Maybe 0 plus -1 just means no matter what he's being seen, but is this... Yeah, it's still being raised, so... We'll just take the leveling and keep it moving. We're making gains. Also, one thing I wanted feedback on for anybody watching is these long episodes. So I know a lot of people don't do playthroughs where they show everything that's happening. I thought that that would be interesting in itself. I know that they're long, and so it's hard to follow along. Ooh, stinks. I'm so sorry. It's hard to follow along maybe and keep up. When I'm making these episodes and putting them out every day, to me, the idea is that you have a backlog, or if you miss a couple episodes, you could binge them, or whatever the case may be. But also, at some point, this series will end. Now, my thing is this series could probably go to 100 plus episodes, which obviously equates to 100, maybe more hours. So I'm thinking, is that a good thing or is that too much? Is there a point where maybe it becomes too much, or all aspects equally interesting and it's about the journey more than anything else? So, or we can just keep figuring it out as we go, right? I'm learning as I go, not just as a Kenshi player, but as a content creator and as a survival game player, all these different things. We're about to have a scrap though, because there's bandits here, and they are almost undoubtedly gonna chase me. Maybe I should sneak. So level up my sneaking, but then once we get close enough, I'm no longer scared. Not that I'm really scared anyways, but I know that I can always back up to here. Because they look like they want to come in, so let's just sit here and wait at the gate for them. They come in here, they're getting beat up. Until I can't beat them up no more. And then we're running. I'm going to let them walk past me, and then I'm going to put everybody into sneak. Oh, they're walking past. Okay, this is good too. We're going to go here, but we're going to let Stinks walk forward. Stinks is going to be fast. I'm going to slowly let everybody else walk up. 80%? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whack. Alright. Weapon secured. 79%. Whack. Alright. Weapon secured. 78%. Alright. Nobody's stressing though, right? Right. Let our backup start getting closer. This is perfect too, it's getting darker. Oh my god, this is such a good farm. This is a starving bandit. Alright, well, let's take them out of sneak and let them attack. We'll let Spade keep creeping up for backup. Also, we need to see, like, this person. hungry. They're running though. I trust Stinks to be able to get away, so let's do this. Also go attack this target because we can shoot. Both of these people are on ranged, which is preposterous. Just to double, and then I trust them to get work done while I get work done here. But now we can run over here. Right, this person should be getting waxed. Spade. You're gonna start shooting here. Spade's gonna back up to, we're gonna say here. Yak. Drop back, drop back. Attack this target. Gonna let Spade back up. Attack here. Attack here. And then we just keep an eye on everybody, but I think this is good. Stinks is taking a little bit of a beating. Let's go over here. How's this person's steal going? We're fine right here, though. We're fine. Alright, trust the process. Trust the process. This is a little scary, though, so I'm gonna want them to start coming over here. We dealt out a little bit of ass whooping. Spade needs to drop back towards the bar. Maybe like this area. Stinks just got knocked out. We're gonna continue to retreat. We'll let Spade run in here. Get the cavalry. Hello, cavalry? Alright, we're here now. We're here. We let everybody fight. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. I must be getting trolled. Sorry. We got people here. Let's go, Stinks. This is great for Stinks' toughness. Stinks is knocked again. Yes, dude. Rain is going crazy and it's hardly taking any damage. Round of applause. Sorry. So, Ruka got smoked. Let's do this. And let's do this. How long are we out here? Gonna be in a recovery coma for a minute. Not a problem. 1500. I could buy this just to have beds inside of it. It would be safe. I don't think that would be the worst thing. Just a little outpost right beside the bar. 1500's pretty cheap, but I would need building materials to repair it. Recovery coma is fine. We are going to pick you up, and we are going to place you in this bed up here. Recovery coma for you. Same thing. Pick you up. Put you in the bed right beside. Oh, and these beds are only 50? Absolutely amazing, actually. So... select medic on both of them. I have enough to get the shinobis, actually. So let's go down here and loot this. This will allow me to... I also have stuff on stinks. This will allow me a little money to begin. Let's go ahead and just trade right there. Got caught stealing, buddy. What do you mean got caught stealing? Who gonna stop me? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I wanted to take this backpack for the time being. Could also cook this food. I want that. Go ahead and talk to the shopkeep as well. This is so far so good though. Irrelevant, 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 irrelevant. All of this is irrelevant. Making a little money. Even more money. I did want to get these. These are cheap. Take the one book. We'll take these as well. And we'll also keep one of these. Put your head back in the bed, girl. What is y'all doing? Can I do this? Yes, I can. And now we continue looting. And we make this little money that we can, and with that money, we are going to fund protection from the shinobi. Shinobi thieves is what they're called. I wanted to call them the shinobi ninjas, but they're the shinobi thieves. Dude. You're not gonna stop me. I feel like we stood our ground really well in that fight. Very happy with that. Alright, 11K, we got plenty of food. Let's take these two lovely ladies and head to this location up here. While we're recovering, we will 3x speed. We need to check the bar too, but we don't have enough money to do both. We need to check the bar. This is better for sure though. Let's go. New member A will, unless you actually enjoy the inside of a jail cell, knock that shifty look off your face. I can spot you a mile off. Anyway, down to business. What do you got for me? Some good katanas, potentially. 52. 99. It's quite expensive, but not that expensive. Wakizashi. Black plate jacket. Assassin's rags. They look to be somewhat better than the ninja rags. But we can go inside. We can probably use their beds. Well, we can at least train with their equipment. I'm 99% sure, though, beds is a part of the mix. But spade, for example, might as well do this. Go up a floor. Because this is 3, right? This is only 1. This is interesting. Is it? I thought maybe it would be leveling up her crossbow or something. But it's not. We'll just go up to the 2nd floor and sleep in this bed, and then we'll throw it in fast speed for a minute. Rain's pretty much already done recovering. I can't store anything here. I can't really do anything else. That would be stealing. Alright, I just paid for a lot of future protection, hopefully. And now we will pull rain out. Spade on the other hand. We will continue to let sleep for a little longer. And then we'll peep stats real quick while this is ticking. Melee up to 17 and 16, dodge still at an 18. Polearms is up to a 13 though, I like that. Stealth, assassination went up a lot when we were knocking people out. Field medic is up to 18. Seeing a lot of growth. Still a lot of single digit numbers, but those athletics have gotten up to 28. 9 toughness is good. 25 strength is really good. Really good melee attack and defense for my party, not necessarily overall. Athletics is something we're going to continue to train. Ruka's athletics are even worse, but her melee attack is better. Crossbows are still at a 1 for spade. Alright. Now, let us meet up. We'll run all the way to them. And then we'll go looking for... I'll actually check in on Pia. Is Pia still in here? Just... No, 4. Small house crafting, fabric manufacturer, armor crafting, more effective. Defense, don't need electrics. I don't think I need baking, cooking. I feel like cooking is definitely good. Flour storage, bread basket, grain silo, bread oven. Some of this sounds good. I'll do basic weapon smithing, just so she's not standing there doing nothing. Okay, the squad is back together. Everybody over here looks mostly looted. I don't want to loot their rags. Also, we came in this way, so I like the rule of thumb of going out a different exit or entrance, however you want to look at it. And then I want to go scout this rebel base. Also want to check factions. Shinobi Thieves, great relationship now, 100%. We're doing better with people than we're doing bad. No, equally as good. Nope, actually we're definitely doing worse, but that's including bandits and cannibals, which, whatever. Can you be nice with the cannibals and the bandits? See if I missed anything. Do 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 do. Somebody sent me a message in my Discord just now, in my basic chat. So while we're talking about that, might as well say all of y'all are welcome to join my Discord. Anyone watching this. Of course, I don't allow any of the normal things that people don't allow. Let's stop at this bar on the way. But if I see you join and I recognize your name, if it looks familiar to a YouTube name, I'll go ahead and give you permissions to type whatever. If I don't recognize your name, or if I'm not fast enough, to be honest, it's okay to go ahead and message me and let me know, hey, I don't have permissions. But yeah, from streaming in the past, I had people who would come in my Discord and say some hateful things from time to time, so I decided to just have that little system of having to be approved. We're gonna buy these books. And fuel rice bowls. Like, what am I feeling like I need right now? Because I could get the building materials. I've got 4. But I haven't exactly bought... Ooh, so 1, 2, 3, 4 controls these. I didn't know that. I don't know how often I will use that, but that makes sense. Okay, so the Rebel base is the bar location. And that is not the first time I've said I would check that out, but that will be the last time because I will finally remember that. What do we got here? Tech Hunter. No problem. Maybe he'll join me in some kind of fight that I'm about to go get into, potentially. But where is this camp? Oh, right here? Dust Bandits. There's a lot of them. So first off, let's start sneaking. Because we are really outnumbered. That guy looks big. And he's a bowman. 2, 8, 9. I mean, that's just... I think that's something I avoid for now. I'm not too far away from the bar, but that bar ain't gonna do nothing for me. With that, I think I should venture down this way and maybe hit a loop. And this should maybe level up my sneaking a little bit. Also want the feedback on identical squins, because I thought that was funny. And I mean, I'm a master of comedy, so I can only expect that everybody that thinks my jokes, or everybody that hears my jokes, thinks they're funny. Especially when you have to repeat them and explain them to people. Low-key, though, I regularly joke with my girlfriend where I'll say a joke that makes her laugh, and then I'm not going to pretend like all my jokes hit. Basic weaponsmithing is complete. I say we take a visit to Stack. Nah, Stack is a bad idea. Let's go to this hive village and just see... Give a quick scope real quick. And just see about getting a lantern as well. 1 book left. We got dead bodies here. One dead body. The tab starts flashing if they get attacked, right? Just in case I don't flip back and forth. What's my inventory looking like? Let's go mine a couple of... What is this? Iron? Copper, even better. Holy. Putting that in 3X's. A risk. Part of me's like, I'd like to get rid of this bounty, and part of me's like, I would like to raise the bounty to 365,000. I'm pretty broke right now, though, but I have food on me, both cooked and uncooked. So I'm feeling less poor in the sense of survivability. But I do need to get some cats, and where am I going to get them from? And like I said, I'm going to buy a lantern at this high village. I want to know if lanterns attract things. So when I was in the high village last time, and oh man, there was beak things. I just remembered in this exact area I'm going to. But when I was in the high village last time, the beak things came and it got sketchy, right? But I had a fire up. Were they attracted to that? I know swapping back and forth is just detrimental for performance, but it's probably a cache system. I am terrified of big things. I've also seen some different crazy things that I've never seen before on the internet. And I posted a video about should you play Kenshi. Well, I posted a short form video, I should clarify, about should you play Kenshi in 2025. My overwhelming answer is yes. But I started a trader playthrough. I wanted to see how quick things could get chaotic, which, as most of you probably know, if not all of you, it can get chaotic off a rip. What's happening here? Are they fighting this thing? Yeah, let's get in this. Let's go this way for her. Somebody help me! Help! We'll take the little experience we can get, but we'll also take equally as important this leather. And also Spade can trade with Stinks again. That backpack. Even though I may put this in the trader backpack. I think I will. Loot this. Continue to stack the leather, which I am quickly going to sell, but I'm going to get this backpack here. While I'm here, I'm gonna cook all of the meat that I have. Put stinks on medic. Who even took damage? Spade and Rain. That's good. Rain's gonna be a beast for us, I hope. Just the biggest bodyguard in the mix. Alright, we want to go to that trader store. Was it at right here? Also, there's a hive queen, right? That's not a mod, that's a real thing. Which, naturally, I think is pretty cool. Should probably drop these and just continue like that. Now, which one of you wants this loot here? Good money, let's go. 36. How much are these? 58. But we wanted to buy one lantern. Damn, I thought I could put a lantern on this. Wait, is lantern a belt thing? It probably is, right? So Rain's gonna have one, and for now, Ruka's gonna have one. And then anything else? Yes, these, right? Bang. Stack them though. And I think that'll be good. I can get the other stuff close to home. Let's step out here. Camping. Camp bed. We might as well place them both. Campfire. There. Confirm. Whoops. So Ruka has the backpack because of strength, right? Moderate, lightweight, weightless. With 23, 15, 11, and 9. So they're incredibly slow. So 12, 11, 11. Would that raise the speed of the group just a little bit? Disguise blown. Where's that at? Here? One Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Nice. So we can grab the cooked meat while they're sleeping. It's not as hard to feed your people as I thought it was. Now, it may be hard to bathe them in luxury foods, but do I really care about that? The overwhelming answer, especially right now, is no. That was productive. Dismantle, yes. Dismantle, yes. And then we want Rain to pick these up. Dismantle. And then let's journey back to Squin. We can buy more building materials, like I said. We can buy more... Let's see. We can buy more building materials and iron plates here in this shop. But I really need to see what I'm needing right now. I need to get the level 2 research bench. Core, tech level 2, requirements, small house. So does that mean I have to build a small house? No, I have to have small house researched, which is 2. Not a problem, I just need books. These people are still open, but I don't know for how much longer. Also want to see what the squad looks like at night with the... Have a browse, I'm trying, you're moving. I can't click on you. Three building materials, steel bars. We only got a few iron plates, but we got more books. Which means we can go ahead and start researching. And then once we get her back researching, small house is going to be the first thing we research. Small house. Why is Sting so far away? Ooh, I don't like this. Let's look what these lanterns look like. I like that though, that's cool. Can I see it on them? Or do I just glow out of my belly, perhaps? Alright, I need to not let them out of my sight. Oh. I've been slightly risky with them at times, especially because we know beak things have been in this territory. So for that, I apologize. But overall, this has been a positive episode. We've gotten some good skills on the core of our group. We've started researching. We got a research table down, and we're about to have a research level 2 down, which really begins the researching from what I remember. But after all of the main things are researched, I'll probably just go out on a long journey with everybody and explore, perhaps. I'm so scared to go to the Foglands. I'm terrified. One of the few documents I've read in this game was talking about how dangerous the Foglands are. So I'm terrified to go get beat. Right? I don't know the best strategy to go get beat if anybody has any tips out there. Because I'd like to bring him into the mix, like I said. At least keep him around the house doing something. I don't know what his strengths are. Maybe he's fast. Maybe I bring him onto the... I wanted Pin to be like a stealth assassin along with Stinks. So maybe I bring Spade into that mix as well, just because I like how she stands. And then bring in Beep. Although maybe in the worst of times, Beep starts screaming Beep. But at the end of the day, that could be good content, so... I'm also curious about a bounty hunter mod. I know I talked about a martial arts playthrough. Also, I do have a poll up. If you haven't voted in it, feel free to go ahead and vote in that about what playthrough I'm going to start next. So far, I believe Project Zomboid is leading, at least the last I looked. There's 2 votes. Excuse me. There was 2 votes for Project Zomboid and 1 vote for another Kenshi playthrough. I think both will be good. What do we have here? You're getting attacked, buddy. Ain't no doubt about it. Shouldn't be around these parts. Ain't got nothing good on you. Alright, back to our house. I could do a little bit of mining, but meh. What is this? A pack bull for the nomads? Man, I was hoping that was a bone dog. It's a baby wolf, though. Or a baby pack bull, excuse me. So, if you're smuggling, you definitely don't want to get caught, but in the event that you get caught... Did I run past my home? No, it is on this other side. But in the event that you get caught, you just bribe them? Am I understanding that right? What is Pia's status? Waiting for books. And books. Tech level 2. Big. Go ahead and speed that up. Might as well. We'll choose what we do next based on what gets unlocked. I do want to put beds down, and I think that that's one of the researches. Other than that, let's check everybody's inventory. So Ruka eventually needs a secondary weapon, which is why I've been holding this. Because she's already slow as shit. As she-at. So, weapon stand, weapon cabinet, general storage chest, food store. What's the difference between a box and a chest? You can store anything in here. Is this a decoration? Definitely want one chest. And that chest for now is going in this corner. I wish I could put stuff a little closer to the walls, but hey. What can you do? Metal chest, not worried about. Weapon cabinet? Weapon stand, weapon cabinet. I want to build a weapon cabinet as well. And we are going to put it, which side is the front? Probably the side with the people. We're going to put this in the corner. I realized why I couldn't move it closer to the corner. One back to general storage chest. Two food store, which is this. Maybe we put the food store. Oh, I hate how not straight that is. Weapon cabinet. Weapon cabinet. General storage chest. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but man, it's got to be close to it, you know what I'm saying? And then I think we just put a food storage right there and don't overthink it. Research is going well. Might as well throw it in 3x for now as well. Food store. Does everything go in there? Everything already went in there. Is that a good thing? I want to have some food with me, right? I'm not sure. I've got mixed feelings about everybody storing their stuff in it because I had an issue on my last playthrough where like I definitely want to bring a stack with me if possible at all times, but is Rain gonna get done and then put her food back in here? No. Okay. Let's give these here, this here, and this here. Keep that there. P is done. Huge. So now we got some decisions to make, and then I will wrap this episode up. Public sales, tech level 3, we're going to need 10 books. Needs research bench level 2. So, crafting. Core. Where is that at? Research bench level 2. Is that industry? Nah, I just have to make it, right? I'm being silly. Tech. Research bench level 2. And this hopefully fits in this corner. Confirm. And what does this need to be built? Iron plates. So trade with Rain the Giant. Give me the backpack. And then we need 10 iron plates, so we're gonna start here and just see what happens. Nope, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. That is a goal for next episode. Woohoo! Woohoo! We did it! Stand in front of some of our things and take a picture. Swap places. Yep. Yeah. We didn't recruit anybody today, so that is an L. But what we did do is begin our research bench level 2. We have storage now for food. We have storage for weapons. We have storage for other oddities, which we'll probably use for building materials right now. In the next episode, our goal is going to be to finish that research bench level 2 and start cranking out some researches. We need to make more cats so we can buy more books, and we're going to need more building materials to build the things that we research. So those are the immediate goals. I know it's kind of bland. We definitely want to get more people, so we can kind of split up, have multiple things going on, but also have one big unit. We may go out exploring and see if we can scoop anybody up, make a chunk of money, and bring back, you know, lots of things, whether that be building materials or food or recruits. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. As always, be sure to like the video, or don't, but I'd prefer it if you do. The algorithm would prefer it if you do, so I would appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. Other than that, turn notifications on. I hope everybody has a good rest of their night. I hope you have a good day if you're watching this during the day. Other than that, I'm Mateo. Peace out.